I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be, is she not interested in me anymore? Got an email here from a viewer, and he says, "Hi there. I met a lovely woman online, and we chatted for a while, and then we met up for a drink in a bar. Things went well, and she said we should meet up again, and that I could cook for her if I wanted. We set a date for 3 weeks later due to my work. I cooked, and we had a lovely evening. Again, she said we should get together for another evening. So it was about 2 to 3 weeks later. Again, I cooked, we kissed, all was going well, and she said we should get together again and even practice kissing, as we both have not had a partner in a while. Hey, let's get together and practice kissing. Like, hey, that's a great idea. Why don't we practice having sex too while we're at it? Come on, go for it, dude. Make a move. When you got a girl that's right there, just keep on moving until you eventually break down all of her barriers and you end up inside of her. That's the whole purpose of seduction. You want to get closer and closer and closer until you end up inside of her." He says it feels weird kissing someone new, and I asked her if she'd fancy joining me for lunch in a country pub. She came back with not sure about Sunday yet, he says, which was fine, but she followed it up with, "I'm not sure I want to commit to anything on Sunday." He says this has left me feeling rather deflated. Well, when a woman says something like that, she's basically giving you a maybe date. Now, a man who perceives his time as being valuable, this is what I would say I would have said to her. It's like, "Oh, hey, if you can't make it Sunday, then let's just do it some other time." And you do the takeaway, because one of two things will happen when you do the takeaway. She'll either go, no, let's definitely make it for Sunday. I just kind of wanted to see a friend. Or, you'll find out whatever it is that she said she possibly was thinking about doing. But if she really doesn't care and it's not that big a deal to her, she'll say, "Okay, we'll just do it some other time." And she won't bring up any other day to reschedule it for. That's the important thing. And then if she doesn't bring up rescheduling, then you're just like, "Okay, I'll talk to you later. Keep in touch." And then you get off the phone. And then in that particular case, I'd wait 2 weeks, then call her, try to arrange a date. And if she gives you the same flaky response, then I would never call this girl again. I would never text her. I would never initiate anything. And I would wait to hear from her. And if you never hear from her, it means that you obviously blew it when you were out on your dates with her. Because it sounds like you're inexperienced, or you don't know what you're doing, or maybe you're just getting back into the dating scene after a while. But women want to be with a guy who knows what to do. And if you keep going out with this girl and acting like you don't know what to do, or you're letting her lead the interaction, then she's going to assume that you're weak, you're unsure of yourself, and you're probably not a good catch because you're probably not hooking up with many other women. If you're not hooking up with many other women, then it must mean because women just simply don't perceive you as being a catch, which that in and of itself will lower her level of attraction for you. He says, "This has left me feeling rather deflated. I thought things were going all right, and she has texted me since, but never mentioned a reschedule. Would I be correct in thinking she's not interested anymore?" Well, she texted you and you never asked. It doesn't mean that you basically sit back on your hands and wait for her to be the man in the relationship. It's just that she wasn't that enthusiastic to planning a date on that particular Sunday. And so when she texts, you just say, "Hey, when are you free to get together?" Let's say, "Hey, when are you free to get together? I want to see you." Make definite plans. Get off the phone. He said, "What should I do next with her? Do I keep in touch? I've made all the plans so far. I am shy with women. I'm not a chatty person, and I'm not very good with small talk either." The best thing you can do is practice. Read my book and apply what I teach with other women. So with this particular girl, whenever it was the last time you talked to her, wait 2 weeks from that date, shoot her a text, just say, "Hey, I'd love to see you. When are you free to get together?" ? Send that and see what she says. And if she gives you wishy-washy, "I'm not sure, I'll have to get back to you," just say, "Hey, sounds great. Let me know when you figure out your schedule." And if she never contacts you again, then it means you totally turned her off when you were with her, and therefore she doesn't want to see you anymore. Or who knows, maybe she hooked up with an old boyfriend, or maybe she went out on a date with a guy who knew what he was doing, and he seduced her because he knew what he was doing. And so when a girl's faced with going out with a guy that is unsure of himself and doesn't know what to do, or a man who knows exactly how to handle things, how to make plans, how to control the direction of where it goes, she's gonna choose that particular guy over you. But you need to clean up your game, dude. There's a lot of little things here that I can tell you're just you're kind of in the dark about when to make a move and those kinds of things, and my book will help clear all that stuff up for you. So if you have a question you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen, and send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several days to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which will be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, on my website, underneath the email sign-up box, is the box that has a link that will take you right to the Amazon Kindle download page for my book. Once you get there, if you don't have a Kindle device, just download one of their free e-reader apps for your smartphone or your computer. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer in these video newsletters, the articles on my website, and my ebook, you can show your appreciation right now by going to the Wibia toolbar at the bottom of your screen on my website and click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.